Ottey. I am a registered dietitian and is a parish nutritionist for Clarendon. Today I'll be talking about older adults nutrition. Now, healthy eating is important in older adults. An adequate, well-balanced diet is the cornerstone of good health. Now, you see, poor nutrition in older adults can lead to reduced immunity, increased susceptibility to disease, impaired physical and mental development, and reduced productivity. Now, as we get older, our caloric needs are decreased and nutrient needs stay the same or increase. Therefore, it is very important for older adults to focus on nutrient-dense foods. What are nutrient-dense foods? These are foods that have lots of nutrients, but relatively few calories. For example, or apples, rich in vitamins, or potatoes, rich in carbohydrates. Now, we want to avoid empty caloric foods. What are empty caloric foods? These are foods that have lots of calories, but very few nutrients. For example, when we look at our sodas, sodas contain 12 teaspoons of sugar, right? So here we have an orange soda. It has 12 ounces. In 12 ounces, you're getting 12 teaspoons of sugar. So you want to reduce your sodas, which contain empty calories. We want to also reduce our cakes, which have lots of solid fats and sugars. Now, it is very important for older adults to eat balanced, healthy meals. You see, older persons tend to have health concerns such as osteoporosis, arthritis, vision problems, chronic non-communicable diseases, Alzheimer's. Therefore, you want to choose foods that contain vitamins, minerals, complex carbohydrates, lean protein, and healthy fat. It is especially important to get adequate calcium, zinc, B vitamins such as folate and B12. Now, here we have food-based dietary guidelines for Jamaica, and this is basically showing us the portions that we should consume from each of the food groups. We have 6 food groups. Here we have our staples, and we want to utilize our complex carbohydrates such as our whole grains, or breadfruit, or sweet potatoes. Once we have them in the right proportion, we are okay. So we want to utilize our staples as they contain carbohydrates. Then we want to utilize our vegetables and fruits. Now, our vegetables or fruits are rich in vitamins and minerals, and also fiber, which also will help with constipation. Now, we want to utilize these also because they boost the immune system, right? Then we have the foods from animals. We want to utilize our milk, of course, to get some calcium. We want to utilize the lean proteins like our fish, and we want to reduce our red meat like our beef, or muttons, or pork that are high in sodium and fats. And not only that, research has shown that these foods, including the processed meats like the sausages, are carcinogenic, right? So we also want to try and use up some legumes and nuts that are rich in protein and also fiber and B vitamins, right? And of course, we want to use this fats and oil group sparingly. As you can see, the portion here is very small. We want to use healthy fats such as avocados. Now I'm going to show you something right here. Right here, we have a sample plate, and this is how I want your plate to look. Now we have half of the plate, vegetables, green and yellow. Then we have lean, protein, and staples. Now I'm going to show an example of a breakfast. Now we have egg for protein, whole wheat bread for staples, and you can have an apple for fruit, and of course, milk providing calcium. Then for lunch, you could have grilled chicken for lean protein. You could have baked potato, right? And also some vegetables, right? Now, as a result of decreased sensation to thirst, we want to drink water throughout the day. Even if you're not thirsty, drink 6 to 8 glasses of 8-ounce water. Now, this will prevent dehydration and urinary tract infection. Taste buds usually decrease, hence persons will want to add more salt. But you don't have to add more salt. Just use your natural seasonings, your natural spices to improve taste. Also, you want to eat high fiber fruit, like fiber diets, like your fruits and vegetables, as this will prevent constipation. And don't forget physical activity, very important. Remember, good nutrition is important in living healthy, quality lives. As we get older, our caloric needs decrease, while our nutrient needs increase, hence the need for nutrient-dense foods. Always remember to follow the plate and see example of how our portions should be. Mostly vegetables, right? To get some fibers. Now, always remember to use up your lean proteins, right? Use up your nutrient-dense foods, right? And remember, good nutrition equals good health.